Hey everybody, what's going on? My name is Jesse, also known as Sublime, and we're back with part 2 of TPRP. I'm here to let you guys know what's going on, so let's roll that intro. So since part 1, I have received an outpouring of support from you guys, and I cannot thank you enough for everybody, sliding into the DMs, liking the video, and, just generally saying some good words to me. As you guys may not know already, I have been banned. That was to be expected, These guys over here at TPRP don't really like free speech too much. So I was assuming I was going to get banned as soon as I released the video. It actually took them about 4 or 5 hours to do so. So, the response time wasn't the greatest, but let's get past that. So since I made that first video, now I don't know if this is true or not, I'm just going to throw this out there, but it seems like Doofy Gilmore and Frag Average both are going to be owning 50% of TPRP. So what they're telling you guys right now is that Doofy Gilmore is going to be completely out of the server. He's not. He's going to stick there as a developer. He's going to keep developing, and he's going to hold 50% of ownership rights. So we actually have quotes from Doofy Gilmore of the 5th of February of 2020 saying that his main issue is that he has €0 of income apart from the server. And no, but she's starting to get at me a little bit for being glued to the computer and shit. But I come off it and I sit there and I stare at a wall. I don't leave the house. It's also the reason why I pushed for donations the other day. I'm struggling, but I cannot tell them that. And what he's meaning is he cannot tell the community that he's pushing for donations because he's struggling. And I kind of want to go back to what I said in the last video. If you would have just told us what you were doing with the money and told us, that you were having money problems, I'm sure 99% of us that did donate would not have any fucking problems with this, right? We wanted to keep the server up, and, we felt for you, Doofy. Everybody's having a hard time right now. Nobody's working. Nobody has a lot of money, but yet, the one thing that makes us happy during this quarantine, we donate to our money that we earned with our fucking bare hands, bare feet. We went out there and struggled in the fucking desert and shit. You just took from us and fucking bought yourself a new BMW. Now, you gotta understand the frustration from all of us from that standpoint. So this is a message that comes from the staff chat of TPRP, which I had the privilege of being in, but I was not here, and I'm gonna protect the identity of the person who gave me these screenshots. So it says, "I'm sorry I don't respond to the 15 plus messages I get a day." That's what Doofy said. JC responds with 15 plus. 14 of them are asking where their donos are. Doofy says no. Frag responds with $11,400 of open donation tickets, dude. JC responds with fuck's sake, 2+ years of upkeep cost. Jackie responds with, so at this point, where are we going from here? And Ari comes in with, I'm not even home yet and I'm freaking out. Not good with being on the other side either. Doofy responds with, Frag is going to pull the server down on his box. Frag is going to turn off the TS on his box. Form TS server will go back to the old box. So he's basically saying here, that Frag's going to be getting everything. And he's kind of saying to, he's trying to pull the guilt card in here saying like, yo, I don't have the time to respond to these messages, but he is the owner. Okay. That's one thing you got to understand. When you're an owner, you don't have time to play the game. You don't have time to do this shit. It's your job to make sure shit's running smoothly. And he wasn't doing this stuff, and it's so frustrating from a standpoint just to look at, because I'm a previous server owner myself, just to see how fast TPRP kind of went downhill and how everything kind of went down. He stole from the community. That's a fact. We all know what he did with his money. He blew up his engine twice, and what did he do? He used server money to fix his engine twice. I mean, if you got to fix your engine twice, like, bro, what the fuck are you doing to it? No wonder your car's breaking down. If you check some of his YouTube videos, you'll see why. But, I'm going to keep going on with more quotes and shit. So another screenshot I got, and like I said before, I'm going to be hiding the identities of the people who gave me this. But this is a private message between Doofy and another person. He says, be right. I don't really understand his spelling half of the time. Let's be honest here. But anyways, he says, if only they knew the true numbers. The respondent responds with, ha ha ha, course. Doofy responds with, keck. Ha 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 ha, XD. And then, fucking kill me. Yeah, it'll be a lot since opened. Yeah, I can imagine. To be fair, dude, I missed one payment, man, and they all melt down. So, this text exchange might not provide a lot of context, but, he basically missed a payment because the funds in the account were dry. There was nothing in there. And They missed a payment for the upkeep of the server, and this is what happened. This is how kind of everything started, was that he missed a fucking payment. And that's how the shit show kind of started. And yeah, so I kind of wanted to just bring all the stuff that I've gotten from people. I want to thank everybody for reaching out to me and, providing their stories with Doofy, with Vic Nightfox, with everybody in the community. I want to send an open letter to TPRP. There's so much wrong with how shit's being run over there. Like I said before, it's like a boys club. So if somebody doesn't get somebody in high power like Vic Nightfox doesn't like somebody or doesn't like an idea, that nothing's going to get, furthered in development if that's the case. Usually how servers work, and I can tell that a lot of these people are first time server admins or owners or anything like that. Usually how they work is most things come down to a democracy vote. And, when it comes to new features, when it comes to new ideas, you have a staff meeting at least once, if not 2 times a week, to see how everything's going, to see how, just general shit is going on. And from my understanding and from my experience, we never had one staff meeting. It was just you just all hop into staff voice chat, and most of the time they're talking shit about the players. They were talking shit about Bonnie. They were talking shit about other admins when they weren't in the chat. It was just a shitty place to be in. It was so toxic, and that's why I left as staff, because everybody was just so fucking toxic. And that's why I kind of just kept my mouth shut for the last couple months here, because I didn't want to get banned because I was already banned. And, I just wanted to have fun with my friends. Everybody who I met on TPRP is fucking great. But there's so many power hungry people inside of management. It just gets to a point where it makes RPing not fun. And I think that's what happened here in TPRP. You got the Diamond Casino owned by Azaziel. You got Guns and Thermite and whatnot run by James. Now, I'm not saying James did anything bad. I'm actually really good friends with James, but I'm just saying as a standpoint as to how the RP went in the city, this is how it went down. So James support, he ran the Guns. You got Farrell Lane, he ran the Thermite, and he was a moderator. I guess you could even put like Abby or Alice in there with the Guns. She was a moderator. There's just so much shit going on, and I don't mean to shit, there's so many people that are my friends, but this stuff just has to come out, because at the end of the day, none of this stuff should be really even run by admins, because it comes down to the fact that admins can easily play favorites, and it looks very bad on TPRP when, one person isn't getting the same RP as the other person is. Now, I know there's storylines and whatnot, but when you're rejecting somebody RP, that didn't really do anything. You just don't like how they talk. You just don't like how they express themselves. I mean, in an RP sense, you're not supposed to bring OOC values inside of the game, and it happens all the fucking time. There's so much shit that needs to be fixed with TPRP, and I wish I could just be there and fix them, because, this shouldn't have even come out in the public, this whole Doofy thing, but they decided to make it public. I don't know, they haven't come out with a press release, addressing what happened. They kind of just conjugated inside of a voice channel and explained to everybody what happened. But there's over 1,000 members inside that Discord channel. I think it's owed to everybody for you guys to, make a release saying everything that happened and how you're going to fix it. And like I said, Frag, you should really consider mixing up the management, because I'm telling you right now, nobody's happy with the current management. And I'm telling you, people are going to keep leaving. And TPRP, what's TPRP without any players? It's absolutely nothing. That's just my 2 cents. This is part 2. Hopefully y'all enjoyed these videos. If anything else comes up, I'll definitely make another, commentary or something about it. But for now, if you have any issues or, you want to come and talk to me or anything, just message me on Discord. Message me in the comments here. Message me on not TeamSpeak, fucking Twitch. And yeah, I guess this is where we'll part ways on this saga. But hopefully y'all have a good one. Stay safe out there. Wear your mask. Don't be coughing on people. Social distance. And I fucking love you guys. Roll the outro.